This is a sponsored video, but I'm only getting paid to showcase the guitars. All opinions about them that I will talk about at the end of this video, they are mine entirely. So Yamaha launched the Revstar series in 2015, drawing inspiration from Yamaha's heritage of electric guitar design and Yamaha Motor's heritage of motorcycle design. That is an advantage of being Yamaha. You have a motorcycle department of your company. Gibson and Fender, they don't have that. The new Revstar lineup is a complete series update that offers 3 tiers, 2 pickup configurations with versatile switching options, and a new range of racing-inspired finishes. So who are these guitars for? Well, they are for people who want to upgrade from their first guitar. Of course, if you want to buy this as your first guitar, either the Element, Standard or Professional, no one will stop you from doing so, but they are not the cheapest guitars. So if you are a beginner, you might want to look into the Pacifica models from Yamaha instead. And here are some key points of the new Revstar guitars. They are all chambered. Even the Element guitar is chambered. That makes for a more lightweight guitar and a more balanced guitar. And Yamaha is saying that is also affecting the tone and the resonance of these guitars. On the Element, you have a 3-way switch. On the Standard and Professional, you have a 5-way switch with in-between sounds, even though you only have 2 pickups. On the Element, you have a dry switch, which is engaged when you are pulling the tone knob. That makes for a brighter sound, but it's not a coil splitter, but it sort of works like that without getting the volume drop that you often get when you have a coil split on a humbucker pickup. On the Standard and Professional guitars, it's a focus switch. There are a lot of sounds in the Standard and Professional guitars from Revstar. The Element, as far as I know, is $700. The Standard is $1,100 and the Professional is $2,800. They all feel very similar to me when I'm playing them, even if you compare the Element to the Professional. They are of course different also when I'm playing the Professional series. That feels amazing. It definitely feels like someone spent more time making that guitar. It's not only the features, but it feels better in my hands. But again, the leap between the Element and Professional isn't like ginormous. Sound-wise, it's a bit more unfair to compare because the Professional series has P90s. It's not a massive difference, but it's a bit more bright, it's a bit more punchy and open. They are actually really good P90s. If you have followed this channel for a while, you know that I'm not a huge fan of P90s. They are often too punchy for me and too wild, but these are really well balanced. They are among the best P90s that I have ever played. I've said a bit already about how I like them, but yeah, I really like them all. They are extremely good guitars. Even the Element is fantastic. And of course, $700 isn't super cheap. That's why Yamaha is sort of recommending this as your second guitar, not necessarily the first guitar that you buy. For those $700-ish, you get a lot of guitar. It sounds amazing. It plays really well. There's nothing that I want to change about the setup or how the guitar is when I got it. It is just super nice. It feels like a guitar that would cost over $1,000 in my opinion, or at least in my experience. I do definitely prefer the Professional series. That is down to the finish and the fact that I really like the P90s that is sitting in the professional series. I was pleasantly surprised by them, so I think that's part of the reason why I'm leaning towards that one. Even though it's of course the most expensive one, I might be a bit biased because of that, but yeah. All of the guitars are really good and I can't really recommend them enough. Is there anything negative worth mentioning? No, not really. I try to be really fair when it comes to that. If there's something, I want to mention it. If there isn't anything, I just don't want to come up with something stupid and say that, only to make a balanced review. That wouldn't be fair either, in my opinion. I do definitely prefer the more standard finishes on these guitars, as the gold on the professional and the white on the element. I think the standard is cool also. The racing stripe on the standard isn't me in particular, but that's just down to aesthetics and my taste. So that's a taste of the new Revstar guitars from Yamaha. YouTube is probably recommending a video for you right here. Please check that one out as well. Thank you for watching and goodbye.